Okay, this is a question from Fluid Mechanics Pathfinder for Olympiads. This is a nice question, and in this question, what is given is like here we have two tanks, and both the tanks are filled with water. Okay, so water is here also, and water is here. Now, initially there is a valve which is closed, so it is not allowing any water flow to happen between the tanks. So this is the valve which is closed. Now it is given that there are two elastic rods, elastic rod 1 or elastic cord actually, and let's call it a 1, and this is a elastic cord, cord. Cord means a string 2. So if you want to read the question, like you can pause the video and read this question actually. And what is given is that there is a fulcrum at C which is supporting this uniform rod. So here we have this uniform rod. Now this fulcrum C is given to be somewhat to the right of the midpoint. So let's say the midpoint of the rod is P and the fulcrum is to the right of it. Now there is some tension T1 in the left elastic cord and tension T2 in equilibrium. Now the tensions are different definitely. Why the tensions are different is because initially it is in equilibrium and like the cord is not rotating. Okay, so if the cord is this rod is not rotating, this uniform rod which can rotate about the C, but it is not rotating. Now the thing is, because these are elastic cords and they are under tension, that is what is given in the question also, that these cords are taut, and these cords are taut means they are under tension, which means they are pulling this rod they are pulling this rod with different tensions T1 and T2. Now why I am saying that tensions are different for torque balance, because initially it is given that this entire system is in equilibrium. So what we do is, like if we let's say draw the free body diagram of the rod, then apart from the two tension forces, this rod at this midpoint P, it will get an mg force, and then at C fulcrum it will get a normal force. Now we have got L by 2 and we have got this L by 2. Now in equilibrium, which tension will be more? So let's do torque balance about the midpoint P. So about P, if you do the torque balance, you will get T1 into L by 2 plus N into some distance x. So let us say that some distance is x, so plus nx, and that will be balanced by T2 into L by 2. So from here we can understand that T1 is less than T2. Okay, so T1 is less than T2. Now that is the equilibrium situation. So let's talk about the piston 1, because initially it's given that everything is in equilibrium. So piston 1 is also in equilibrium. Now what are the forces that the piston 1 is getting? It is getting T1 force, and then what are the force? It's getting an atmospheric pressure force. In fact, it is better if I can separately draw the free body diagram. So this piston is getting a T1, left piston I'm talking about. Then it's getting this P0 into area. Then it is having its own weight mg, and then there is a pressure from the water which is below it. Let's call it pressure at tank A into area. What about the other piston which is to the right of it? The right piston is getting a tension force T2, and it has got the same area because both the pistons are identical, so, and same P0 A. Now the pressure at the top of the tank B, which is to the right, is, let's say, pressure at B into area, and because the pistons are identical, so same weight force. Now initially what we can say is both the pistons are in equilibrium. So if you do the force balance on the left one, you will get T1 plus PAA is equal to mg plus P0 A. A is the area of cross section. So what is this pressure on the tank A? Mg plus P0 A minus T1 by area. So this is the pressure at the top of tank A, which is on the left. Similarly, the pressure on the top of the tank B, which is to the right, is equal to same mg of the piston, same P0 A, but the tension is T2 and the area is A, area of the piston. So this is the pressure at the top. So what we can understand is that at the top of the tank A, the pressure will be higher. Why the pressure will be higher is because T1 is less than T2. If T1 is less than T2, then from the expressions we can understand that PA is greater than PB, which means the pressure at top of this tank A, PA, is greater than PB. Now, if we go same distance H, then the pressure increases by the same amount rho GH. But because PA is greater than PB, so PA plus rho GH is greater than PB plus rho GH. And so the pressure at point C is more than pressure at point D. Then how this mismatch of pressure is there and still the water is not flowing? That is because of the valve. But the thing is, we are opening the valve. That is what is the question. If we open the valve, then the water will start flowing from high pressure to low pressure. So it will flow from tank A to tank B. And that is what is the answer here. Tank A to tank B, it will flow water.